You can't balance with chicken nuggets. You can't balance weight loss if you're including chicken nuggets.
I might come on here one day and have, you know, I was thinking Subway.
Oh, for God's sakes. Why don't you just eat dog vomit? Hey everybody, welcome back to the Gaining Ground. Before we begin this video, just a reminder, if you have not yet subscribed, please do so by clicking on the subscribe button down below. So Amberlynn Reid has another mukbang video, although I'm still not convinced these are real mukbangs, but she's got another video where she's eating some kind of crazy slop, about 400 pounds of green beans and 74 oranges. So we're going to go ahead and watch it and see what she's doing, and hopefully this will be a little more entertaining than the last two videos, and she'll actually give us something new to work with. So let's watch and take a look.
Hey guys. Okay.
Hello.
So welcome to a new video. Okay, so setting this up has got to be the hardest part, like getting the camera to where it could see my face and the food is difficult.
How is that difficult? What, does she live in a cardboard box? Sit in a bigger room and put the camera back.
I'm gonna be point blank honest here.
What is that?
So, hello, if you guys are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. So during my mukbangs, I actually have topics.
Two different plates again, but at least she's got matching colors now, so we'll give her that. Well, almost matching colors.
I talk about is questions that you guys ask me, or topics you guys want me to talk about, or things that are like circulating around, whether it be about me or the world, who knows. So first things first, this is actually a freshly meal.
She's getting that $40.
This is the coconut creamy cashew with veggies.
Cashews, from my understanding, again, I'm no Bob Harper, but I'm pretty sure cashews are like the worst nut you can eat, which is why they're so damn delicious, but I don't buy them because they're so calorie dense.
So I've actually never tried this one, so it's going to be a taste test. So I'm
It looks like risotto.
nervous. I am. So from what I can see, we have, I'm not sure what that white stuff is. I'll dive into that in a minute, but we have edamame.
I'm sure it's loads of unhealthy cheese and some kind of cream sauce, if I had to guess.
A little bit of bell pepper, definitely some broccoli. We have some brown rice.
I want to say there's like lima beans or something in there. Oh, that just doesn't even look appetizing. No, that's a lie.
Good job, freshly. Let me see what this white, I feel like it's like cabbage.
I can't wait to go to their website and figure out what this is.
I just want to be sure. I think it is a little bit of cabbage. Cabbage, I called it.
She has the weirdest food combinations. The other day she had carrots and cheese, and then she had jalapenos on the side that she was popping in her mouth without putting in anything. And now she's got a side of damn oranges. It's just so odd. It's like, I wonder if she thinks there's a rule that you have to have 2 plates of food. She would have been just fine with that slop and maybe an orange or maybe a quarter of those green beans. I mean, I guess 500 pounds of green beans are better than potato chips, but it still just seems like a lot of food for somebody trying to lose weight. That's in my opinion. Lies.
That's good. And the green beans do not come with it.
Shocking.
They're just green beans that I made.
Probably out of a can.
And we have oranges.
400 of
Yum.
them. Damn, woman, relax. It's like a barbershop shave right there. She went right down to the rind and slacked it right off.
I'm here for it. All day, every day.
Of course.
This smells good. I'm gonna try eating some of this. I'm gonna take a big bite.
And oranges are delicious because they have sugar. That's a lot of sugar. Like, I get fruit is good for you, but that's a lot of sugar.
So good. So, I think today's topic, we should talk about this today. It's something I've been wanting to talk about. And it's my thoughts on losing weight while doing mukbangs. Okay? So we'll get into that.
I feel like if you're going to have thoughts on losing weight while doing anything, you should... Like, I've lost almost 15 pounds. I feel like I can have a thought or two at this point. Like, you know, losing weight while going out to Mexican, because in my other video I had Mexican food and I still lost weight. I don't know.
A lot of people think it's weird that, like, how I mix food.
Yes.
If I start to feel, like, upset, like my stomach hurts, I'll know not to do that again, but majority of the time my stomach doesn't react any sort of way, so.
Who tests their stomach like that? That sounds terrible. I'm going to eat all this different food, and if I vomit, I'll never do it again. How about you just don't eat all that different food and make sensible choices?
So good. So good.
Oh, jeez. We got gospel going on
I
now.
got you.
Amen.
Wow.
Oh, I hate green beans too. God, it's like every...
This is actually, like, hands down delicious.
No, it's not. Every meal this woman eats, it's like she eats something that I just find repulsive. It's very odd to me. Ugh, I hate green beans.
Water.
And a fancy wine glass. It's better than soda, so we'll give her that.
And we're here drinking it in a wine glass because we are fancy. I will say I'm sad because I can't find my straws anywhere.
I have not seen this before. We're just having a psychic moment.
So, I don't like drinking it like that, but we're going to have to make do, folks. We're going to have to make do. So,
I cannot wait to hear her thoughts on losing weight while mukbanging. I'm so excited.
I uploaded a video. I want to say it's been almost a year. Yeah. I was doing a shrimp mukbang.
I have heard so much about Shrimpgate. I need to go back and get that video and do a reaction video. Just earlier today, somebody did a retro video. I think it was Charlie Gold about the Shrimpgate. And I need to understand, like, what happened during Shrimpgate. So I didn't watch all of her video. I'm going to go back, get the video, and maybe I'll watch it on camera. But this is like the second or third time today searching her name I've seen Shrimpgate or heard about this whole shrimp fiasco.
Which I have no problem with. Shrimp is a good source of protein.
And cholesterol. It's got a lot of cholesterol.
And, I mean, I have no problem with that.
Ribeyes are a great source of protein too, and they're loaded with fat and cholesterol. So the fact that it's a good source of protein really doesn't mean much.
Just don't, like, overboard it, you know?
From what I understand, she ate an entire party platter of shrimp. An entire party platter with cocktail sauce. And she says, as long as you don't overboard it. What the hell is wrong with this woman?
So, but in that video, and also in, I think one prior, I'm so bad with timelines, I'm like terribly sorry, but I was just like talking about how I'm no longer sharing my weight loss and like...
Well, that makes sense because she's a weight loss channel and all.
I'm keeping it from you guys and how it doesn't matter if I do mukbangs. Like, it was like this whole thing. My thought process is actually different than then. Different than then. Yeah, whatever.
Then.
Grammar. Even though it doesn't seem like it because I'm sitting here doing mukbangs while losing weight. So the difference between then is then I wasn't losing weight. I was trying to.
How are you trying to lose weight when you're sitting here telling us that you pretty much ate an entire shrimp party platter? I get shrimp is a protein, it's a fish, but that doesn't mean you should have 45 shrimps in a gallon of cocktail sauce. Amberlynn, girl, come on. What's wrong with you?
But let's be real. My trying was never good enough.
Because you weren't losing weight.
I didn't try hard enough.
Okay, at least you admit that.
That's the truth. I also uploaded a video of me eating kielbasa. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I was eating a baked potato, which there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's totally fine, but...
Did you measure the kielbasa, and did you measure the sweet potato, and did you take the grams of each and put it into an app to measure your protein, carbs, and fats and total calories? I'm going to go with probably not.
How I come across sometimes is even frustrating to myself when I go back and watch it. I'm just like, what, like, possessed me to sound so, like, not cocky, that's not the right word, just so, I don't know, maybe like attitude, condescending, I don't know. I thought I had it in the bag. I was down.
Eating 50 shrimp, a bowl of cocktail sauce, and apparently kielbasa and a baked potato. She thought she had weight loss in the bag. Don't get me wrong. Everything in moderation you can lose weight with. I'm eating whatever I want. However, I'm making smarter choices because I look at what I have left for the day. X number of fats, X number of carbs, X number of proteins. And I think, gee, do I want to eat a fatty steak and then have little fat left? Or do I want to eat a chicken breast where I can add some butter or I can add some barbecue sauce? I doubt she's doing that. So yeah, if you're going to count everything and weigh everything properly and measure everything, absolutely. If I want to have a kielbasa and a baked potato, I can one day. But is it worth it to limit what I can have the rest of the day? No, it's not.
Like 2 pounds, filming mukbangs, like living my best life. But the thing about then is, I'd film the mukbang, think I'm totally fine, and then I would like binge later on in the night. I'm gonna be honest, I ain't perfect now. I'm not downgrading my past self because I still have similarities, but I feel like you grow and you learn on an everyday basis. Like, I was just talking to Eric and everyone. Every day we have a million different choices that we can make.
Correct.
Something as simple as, I could have easily cut these oranges differently. Or something as simple as, like, the drastic one is like me just one day waking up, I move into Seattle, I take my animals, I leave my stuff, and I'm like, deuces. Just things like that. It's like every day you have all these choices, and every day you make mistakes and you learn and you either become a better person or you go the opposite way. And I've honestly gone through both cases, to be honest.
She should have called this video Amberlynn Reid is the last to know. Of course.
So juicy.
Oh no, don't.
I'm like dripping orange juice in my cleavage.
Oh Jesus, take the wheel. I mean, she cleans those rinds good.
Oranges are a hit or miss. Sometimes it's like, it tastes okay, but this tastes like candy, like Earth's candy.
Because it's all sugar. See, I think she thinks, oh, I'm eating 5 oranges or whatever that is. I'm being healthy, this is good. But there's still calories in those oranges, and I don't think she understands that. I think she just thinks as long as I eat lots of fruit, that's fine. It doesn't count. Fruit counts. Some fruits count more than others. Berries are the best fruits you can eat. I mean, yeah, oranges aren't horrible. It's better than a Snickers bar, but there's still a lot of calories. I think she could have been okay with 1 orange, maybe not 432, my opinion. I mean, get it. Get it.
You guys know oranges can be messy, like, for real.
For real. Again, Amberlynn Reid is the last to know.
I told myself, I just realized I'm working on my chewing because I chew really fast and I swallow too soon. I'm trying to work on that. You guys have pointed it out. I honestly never noticed my whole life until I started doing mukbangs.
You look through this woman's comments in her videos and it's like literally hate. Who are these people who are giving her good advice and supporting her? Like, I literally go through comments and I just see terrible things being thrown her way. But you hear her talk, it's like she's got this adoring fan base of millions of fans who are rooting for her. And I think she really has thousands of people who are just sick and tired of watching her pretty much milk YouTube using her health issues to do that. So I don't know. She should put a little list up on the side of the screen, like these are the people who support me today: Becky and Bob from Denver, maybe.
And chewing more is definitely different, I'm gonna be honest, because my whole life I ate a certain way, and now trying to eat differently, it is a little difficult, but I'm working on it. Okay. So I told myself that if doing mukbangs, look at this piece of my hair, that's so annoying. If doing mukbangs is going to derail my progress, going to trigger me, going to make me gain weight, or going to make me stall in my weight loss too much, because your girl needs to lose weight, then I'm
In chapter 3 of Amberlynn Reid is the last to know.
going to stop them. 100%.
No, she's not. She's getting too many views and too much attention from them. She's not. If she wanted to do a mukbang, she could do it while still losing weight. She could break the mukbang rules, because from what I see in the mukbang rules, you sit, you eat a lot of bad food, and then you move on with your life. She could have a big old salad with some grilled chicken, maybe have one orange, maybe cut the freshly meal in half. She could do the mukbang, still lose weight, but she's not interested in that. She's just wanting to fill up airtime with a lot of food.
Point blank period. Because I don't want to derail. I want to keep making progress, and you know, I am so inspired by so many people, and everyone does things so differently. Like Obese to Beast says it all.
I can't believe she's bringing him up. They have a little history. He's a YouTuber who lost a lot of weight, got really healthy, and I guess he tried to help her, and she wanted nothing to do with it. Or she said she'd let him help her, but she continued her pattern. I guess he got aggravated. They did a couple videos about each other, and they moved on. At least I thought so. But apparently, she still got him on the brain.
Losing weight happens in the kitchen. Fitness happens in the gym.
And in this edition of Amberlynn Reid is the last to know, she really should have called this video Amberlynn Reid is the last to know.
Which, by the way, once I get to a certain weight, I think I'm going to join the gym again.
Once I get to a certain weight, I think I'm going to join the gym again. Once I get to a certain weight, I'm going to start working out. That has to be the stupidest thing. I mean, and I've heard a lot of stupid things in my almost 40 years of life. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. You joined the gym to lose weight. When she says stuff like this, and I'm only 3 videos in, I really start to understand why other people get so frustrated with her. Is she really serious about this? Because what a stupid, stupid thing to say. I'm not calling her stupid. I'm sure she's very bright, but it's just a ridiculous thing to say. To join the damn gym now.
I'm like really excited because I feel like it'll do me good.
Oh,
but for now, I'm just, moving more, not trying to hurt myself because we don't need that. Although I think I did hurt myself yesterday, but that's a whole other story.
A gym doing somebody good, totally unheard of. I mean, call the police. Breaking news. Is this woman on drugs?
And I know that by doing mukbangs, this is what you guys see me eat. This is it. So if I was to come on here and eat, I don't know, I'm just gonna say McDonald's for the sake of, I can't think of any other fast food place. I came on here and ate a 20-piece nugget, which calorie-wise, it's about 800, give or take.
She came up with that number way too fast. I'm going to look that up after this video. How would she know that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's around 8 something. You guys would see that having no idea that like the rest of the day I was eating fruits and salads and trying to kind of balance that. So
earlier in the video, by the way, she actually said she's guilty of eating well and then messing up later in the day. And now she's saying, I could be on here and eat a 20-piece chicken nugget, but I'll still lose weight because you don't see me eating fruits the rest of the day. Woman, please.
You guys would be seeing me eat 20-piece nugget and then assuming the rest of my day kind of looks like that. And that's where I kind of want to balance this.
You can't balance with chicken nuggets. You can't balance weight loss if you're including chicken nuggets.
I might come on here one day and have, you know, I was thinking Subway.
Oh, for God's sakes. Why don't you just eat dog vomit?
I don't want people to look at the video and be like...
You want views.
That's how she eats the whole time. No.
I've been on a weight loss journey for 40-something days, I think 41 days now, and I have wanted McDonald's, I have wanted Burger King, I wanted a Whopper so bad, and I haven't had it, not even once. It hasn't, like I said earlier, it's not worth having one bad meal and then having to sacrifice the rest of the day. And I don't believe that if she even did that, she would be sacrificing anything. I'm sorry. She literally admitted to it in the beginning of the video.
It's hard. It's a balancing act, to be honest. It really is. But I promise myself.
I think it's a balancing act when you're...
If I notice I'm not making progress with my weight loss, I'm done with these.
When you're close to your weight goal, maybe it's more of a balancing act, but you are in a dire situation. Eat healthy all day, every day. I'm sorry. I think when people say you should be able to cheat once in a while, agreed 100%, but I think her situation is different.
I'm done.
What does she dip in the orange in? Its own juice?
Because it's just not in the cards for me. And there are people who do mukbangs and lose weight, like Steven, love you, by the way. He's doing a weight loss now and while doing mukbangs.
What is he eating? Oh, who's Steven? Can we get a link?
Rich. So proud of him. And I know he did it last year too, where he was doing mukbangs and losing weight. Zaddy, Chunk, and Nicole, of course.
Zaddy, Chunk.
Love you guys too, by the way.
Zaddy,
a lot.
Chunk.
Nicole has lost so much weight. She was beautiful before and she's beautiful now, but she has goals she wants to obtain, you know?
I mean, stop the presses. A woman had a goal to lose weight and she lost weight. I mean, Amberlynn is like a fountain of knowledge today. I really feel like she deserves like some kind of Nobel Prize. I might write her in somewhere.
The thing about her though, she eats all the good stuff. The stuff that I wish I was eating.
Like what?
Fast food, and like she treasures her food. Maybe treasures is not the good word, but she's a foodie. Like she loves food and she enjoys eating her food. And I think that's like the most enjoyable about mukbangs. You can kind of tell like who actually loves food versus who is like a foodie versus who isn't and they're just doing it for the money.
Really? Can you tell that?
She actually enjoys it, you know, but I go off on different subjects, I noticed.
I haven't even heard like a subject today. What are we talking about?
I will succeed if I choose weight loss over mukbangs, not mukbangs over weight loss.
Oh, for God's sake, somebody get her a life coach certification. I mean, the woman's brilliant today. Brilliant. I mean, I get it now. I mean, the last two videos, I kind of maybe she's... No, this video is very frustrating to watch. I'm starting to understand why people want to...
What I mean by that is me choosing weight loss over mukbangs is me still filming mukbangs while eating what I would normally, naturally eat. Not try to eat, you know, McDonald's unless I truly was going to, as like, whether it be a treat or something fast.
You don't get treats yet.
Everything is always calculated under my calories.
Bull.
Point blank period.
But what are the calories for this meal?
And I have a very wide range of calories that I do, which I'm actually going to start staying at a consistent amount instead of like being so like vast. I think.
The hell is she talking about? You don't get a vast amount of calories. I've been on 2,140 calories since mid-January, and at the end of this week, I'm going to go on 1,800 calories for a week to speed up my weight loss before my sister's wedding. What? You don't get a you know what? Yeah, you want to lose weight, eat somewhere between 1,600 and 6,000 calories and just kind of pick a range in between there and you'll lose weight. Who is guiding this woman? I mean, nobody is. That's the stupidest. I thought what she said earlier was the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. You don't get a vast range of calories. Oh, what the?
The word for it. I could be wrong. Who knows? But if I was choosing mukbangs over weight loss, I would be specifically choosing meals that would entice my viewers to come click on my channel.
Yeah, because they're clicking on the channel to see the cheeseburger on your plate, not to see the overweight woman plowing through it while telling us all that she's losing weight. Nobody cares about the food you're eating, unless it's that nasty meatloaf with them carrots and that cheese. Then I get a little skeeved out.
While not counting my calories, not worrying about what I'm putting in my mouth. Like I said, I'm not always going to be perfect. Like, it's not going to happen. So that's what I mean by that. And I know it's weird to see someone my size eat it on camera. It's weird, but, oh my God, what's her name? I always get her name wrong. It's like Fat Hungry Chick. Hungry Fat Chick. I don't know. She's such a sweetheart. Oh.
I'm obviously not spending enough time searching YouTube channels. A Fat Hungry Chick.
Gosh, have you guys ever watched her videos?
Nope, but it's on my to-do list now. It's like she's struggling to talk. She could have probably ended this video already. I mean, she really is just like looking for something to say, when really she was just like, I'm going to eat with a camera on and hope for the best. She says she has a list of topics, and I don't think she said one thing this whole video other than common sense and ridiculous stuff like, I'm going to eat between 1,000 and 25,000 calories a day and I'll lose weight.
Like, she gets it. She eats whatever she wants.
Fat hungry chick. Fat hungry chick. Fat hungry chick.
But my whole thing is,
can't wait to hear it.
I know I need to lose weight.
I'm gonna start crying.
I need to continue losing weight.
I'm gonna start crying on camera.
I'm already down weight.
How much?
It feels good. Like, it does.
Does it? It's shocking.
And how do I explain this? Seeing someone my size eat on camera is probably odd. And the reason why it's not weird for me to see Hungry Chick, I'm just gonna call her that. The reason why it's not weird for me to see her eating is because we're both big, you know? She's so gorgeous and so sweet, though. My God. I'd love to meet her in person.
What was that? Someone's looking for a collaboration.
I think that's why it's not weird. But if I wasn't this size, or like, I was just like a random viewer like you guys, I'd be like, what is going on?
She acts like she's the first person to eat on camera. Amberlynn, you aren't pioneering this. Before I even started a YouTube channel, I was watching people like Trisha Paytas. Actually, what's her name? Trailer Trash Tammy. I can't think of her real name now. She was the first mukbang I ever saw. Love that woman. I can't believe I'm blanking her name right now, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Search for her videos. I think it's Trailer Trash Tammy. So, I mean, she's sitting here like, oh, you know, I'm sure this is new for you and weird. No, it's just people do this all the time, but they're not hypocrites about it.
And I know a lot of people view it as, I'm killing myself on camera.
Killing me.
It's not that. Like, it would be different if I was like, a mountain like this of Chinese food, which is what I really want.
Chinese food.
But I do understand the confusion and the intrigue, but also like the train wreck aspect.
Which is why you do it, for views.
I get it.
I'm losing all sympathy for this woman.
I see all sides.
Do you, though?
I do.
Do you, though?
I get a lot of people telling me.
Who are these people?
But they also enjoy the mukbangs. They love them. A lot of people eat alone like I do. And they'll
She's repeating herself.
message me and say, I ate breakfast with you. I ate lunch with you.
She's talked about this in literally the video yesterday. Or the last video before that. She's struggling for topics. End this video.
I love that I can make people feel less alone. And I love that you guys can do that for me. Loneliness versus being alone are two different things.
Now we're getting into the Dr. Phil portion of the program.
Oh, this is a whole other topic. I don't want to get emotional. I'm lonely. I have loneliness.
Some people call
You
that
can be
depression.
Loved by all, have the most amazing family and friends. You could have all the money in the world and
Correct.
it doesn't matter.
Literally depression. People who commit suicide are always the ones, people always say we never saw it coming because they had everything. So like I said, I don't know if Amber just woke up today after hibernation, but I mean, this is really crazy that, I mean, does she really not realize that this is all common sense? I mean, she's struggling to talk, I think, and she's just pulling stuff out of thin air now to fill airtime.
Loneliness comes from a completely different aspect and it's so uncontrollable. And I feel lonely a lot.
But she lives with so many people. I don't get it.
It's not because of anyone in my life, and it's like a lot of people are
depression.
just lonely.
Depression.
And it's
you are depressed, which is why you eat.
It is one of the worst feelings. I have fun, freaking friends. I have a great girlfriend that makes me smile, and I love her company. But it's like there's this like other part where it's just like it stems from depression. Like it really does. So sometimes sitting on here, it makes me kind of forget about all my problems because I'm sitting here just yakking at the mouth. Because sometimes eating alone is like another moment for you to remember that you're lonely. And
because you're eating alone.
The only reason why I eat alone is because everyone eats at different times here.
Which I don't get at all.
Which is totally fine. Like
Becky eats once a day.
With roommates, that's what's gonna happen. Everyone's on completely different schedules.
If I live with my significant other, I would expect to at least eat one meal a day with them. I mean, I don't know.
I feel like I have to repeat myself in every video.
I'll
stop.
You have been, yes. Got to get those minutes in for viewing.
Becky eats about once a day. She's sleeping right now.
She said, sleeping? Okay, she already told us Becky eats once a day, but what the hell is Becky doing sleeping? I mean, is this a morning video? Is she eating all this in the morning? Who the hell eats creamy cashew, lima beans, orange, green bean casserole in the morning? Unless Becky's got maybe a second shift job and or third shift. No, I don't know. Why is Becky asleep? Maybe she gets home in the morning and then goes to bed until the afternoon?
I try to film this while Ricky's at work. Eric's kind of like getting ready for the day or whatever.
Getting ready for the day.
Still sleeping.
Becky's sleeping. So is she having this for breakfast?
This is like the room that everyone like goes to and hangs out at, and I don't want to bother anyone, so.
What room is that?
This is the perfect time to do it. So, I'm sure a lot of you, because I've seen messages, can relate to having wonderful people in your life but still feeling lonely.
Depression.
Because the two don't go hand in hand. Sometimes they can. Like, I also feel alone a lot because it's like, oh my god, I'm getting emotional.
Oh god, don't cry, please.
Oh my god.
Here it comes.
I'm sorry. I miss having family.
Where's your family?
You can make family.
Where is her family?
But something about... I'm glad this is at the end of my video because a lot of people don't make it this far. Something about having parents.
Where are her parents at?
Grandparents. Siblings. There's something comforting in that. And I've never really had parents, and it's it is.
All right, now I'm starting to feel a little bad. This looks genuine. I don't know what happened to her family, but I think we have the root cause of her weight gain, and it's issues she's obviously never dealt with.
It's like, I don't know the feeling, and it's a feeling deep within that, like, I crave. It's like I still feel like that little girl is inside of me. I know that sounds so weird, but like she's inside of me.
She's always going to be there. Get some therapy.
She never got to experience like having the nurturing parents. Even if my parents weren't nurturing, the point is like the times that I was with them and I lived with them when I was really young before I got put in foster care, like,
Ooh.
they weren't there mentally.
I wonder what happens. I may have to YouTube after. Get a therapist. She needs therapy. This is why she eats.
I'm sorry.
This is why she craves attention. She never got attention.
I'm sure a lot of people can relate.
She has never dealt with whatever issues she had experienced as a child.
Just,
I'm no doctor, but this is common sense.
it's a whole other level of heartbreak that it's just like continuous. It's not something I've ever
What if she like tells?
been able to heal from. It's not something that
What if she ever tells her girlfriend on any of this,
I honestly don't think I ever will.
or her roommates,
And a lot of people
anyone other than YouTube who makes fun of her,
tell me I should move on from my past.
which is not going to help her.
But it's like, it's hard to move on from a past that like still continues to this day.
Your past is never going to go away. You learn to deal with
There's
it.
a lot of personal things that go into that.
Therapy. Therapy helps you deal with the past so you can move forward. It never goes away, but you learn to live with it. Like I said, I'm no doctor, but give me a show. That'd be bigger than Dr. Phil.
That obviously I don't feel like sharing, but crying while eating, hi.
That's healthy.
Maybe that's where also my loneliness stems from.
I swear this woman just woke up today after a coma. Duh.
I never had a constant. Sorry.
Don't
I
apologize.
never had a constant in my life, you
At
know.
least you're being real.
I was in and out of children's shelters, group homes.
That's sad.
Like, I was gonna say strangers and then foster parents, and I got tongue-tied, which is the same thing. It's just like living with strangers and like there was never a constant and there was never love, you know.
And you replaced it with food. You filled that empty hole with food.
And no matter how much help or how much I talk about it, how many therapists I see, and I'll never get over it, ever.
Then you're either seeing the wrong therapist or you're not taking their advice.
Because like I said, there's a It's just like a void.
Which many people have.
It's because that little girl's still in there.
She always will be.
I can work on my adult self all I want, but she's always going to be there, and that's scary.
That's life. She needs a better therapist. God, just kill that last portion, please.
That's why I am the way I am.
And you have this great outlet to fix it. So many people who looked to you to fix it, to watch you fix it, and you just squandered it.
Empty plate.
Thank God. Oh, she didn't say another one bites the dust this time.
Oh, I'm sorry that this like took a horrible turn. Did you know that scientifically or biologically, I don't know, crying actually makes you feel better after you cry? Because it like sends off, I don't want to say the wrong thing, just do your research. It like sends off like serotonin or something to your brain, or is it something else? I don't know.
I'm so over this video. Just kill those oranges, please. You should have did this whole talk in the beginning of the video.
So whenever you feel like crying, don't hold back. Just let it go.
You literally said nothing for like 28
I think that's why
minutes.
I cry so much.
You said nothing for 28 minutes, and then you give like all of this, and it's just like I'm over it now. You should have said this in the beginning. Thank God it's the last orange. Why does she keep dipping it in juice?
I cry a lot for other people.
This video is so long.
That's the worst. When I cry because other people are like
such a long video and nothing said.
Like powerful, like oh God, you guys, Camila Cabello singing to her dad at the Grammys. I cried so hard. Do you guys know that crying where you like have to like gasp for breath? That was me during that. During Demi Lovato's performance. That's me when I watch like TV shows and like people are like hurt. It's a lot. Oh. I cry a lot.
Get your hormones
and,
checked.
I don't know.
Hormone
like,
check, IL-3.
When I used to take this antidepressant, I never cried. I was super numb. And it was like bittersweet to be numb like that because like I wasn't used to that feeling of just like never crying. But then that also came with like I never got like super happy and like super laughy, and like I could be really loud and make some weird jokes and like I don't know, like I like to have that, you know, that fun side, but when I was on that antidepressant, I didn't even have that.
Finally. God, this video is oh, there it is.
Did I say that in my last mukbang? I feel like I did.
You did. Are we done?
You guys are actually sitting on top of a...
That looks like a storage bin.
Uncompleted...
The hell? Is she eating on a bin full of clothes? Oh, I gotta take a screenshot. I cannot. I gotta take a screenshot of this. I'm sorry, folks. This is too much for me. How big is this woman's house where she's eating on a damn Rubbermaid container?
Uncompleted puzzle that I'm doing. I have been enjoying puzzles. I do them like during downtime when my video is uploading, or like last night we all watched a movie and I lost interest really fast, which happens a lot. So I came over here and I like listened to the movie while I was doing my puzzle. It was very peaceful. This is the one I'm doing right now. The one I did 3 of them and they were all 100 pieces.
It's almost like she remembered
100-piece puzzle.
She had to speak at the end of the video.
30 minutes.
By now, though, I'm so annoyed and bored. I'm like, so just end it.
To the 300.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's a puzzle.
Which is this cutie.
She should have started the
After I
video
do
with
the
all
puzzle,
of
I
this.
donate them. So
Donate what? Oh, the puzzles.
they get their use because I wouldn't want to redo it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Are we done?
After I do these few 300-piece puzzles, I'm gonna graduate to 500 pieces.
Oh God,
It's just therapeutic.
it's wonderful.
You know?
I'm so over it. Let's go.
Find that thing that makes you, you know, it's kind of soothing and you just need that like downtime.
Life coach again.
So anyways, sorry for the emotionalness.
No, it's just over.
My videos are very like roller coaster, and I feel like me
No,
sitting
your
here
video was
talking
boring
and doing mukbang
for 25 minutes, and then you cried and oh.
We'll see. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.
I don't even know what to say about that. I'm glad it's over. That was excruciating to watch. It was so boring. It's like she was looking for just things to talk about just so she could film a video. Like, don't film a video. Don't film a mukbang unless you have topics. She keeps saying, I've got all these topics of all these people that they're giving me all these topics. And she literally went on for 25 minutes and said common sense things like, you know, you should eat less and go to the gym, or stupid things like, I have a vast number of calories I can eat in a big range. And then all of a sudden, in like minute 25 or 26, she decides to get emotional about her family and then show us a puzzle. I got nothing else to say. I gotta go. I gotta process this. Thanks for watching. Until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe.